Hi. So I did a video where I explained like a little simply how some pre-algebra things work. It was just a basic addition and multiplication thing, and also did a couple examples with both. Just simply explaining it. Didn't want it to be too complicated, that's why. That's the most efficient way to explain it, that's why. So I did not get around to, subtraction and division. So I wanted to explain those. 3 minus x. That is, so if you haven't seen the other video, x is a variable. I'm terrible at writing and spelling, but I'm pretty good at math. X can, based on the problem, they'll give you a certain number that x represents. Like, let's say it's 2. What you need to do is replace x with that number. So that would be 3 minus 2. And that answer would be 1. That's pretty simple. But let's say it's in a different problem. You have the same format, but x equals 3. Because of that, you'll get a different answer. So again, you replace x with the number 3. And then you know what you'll get? 0. That's your answer. And then there's division. Simple division. I'm going to choose a high number for this. 10 divided by x. So x, again, is a variable, so it changes. And the problem usually gives you what x means, or in more complicated ways, you have to solve for it, which I'll do another video for solving for them. But let's say x is 5. You'll replace the x in the problem with that number. 10 divided by 5. What's 10 divided by 5? It's 2. Pretty simple. Again, x can change based on the problem and what number they give you. So if it's x equals 2, you'll replace x with 2. 10 divided by 2, what is that? 5. That's pretty simple. And just like last time, I'm going to do something that involves them both. 10 divided by... x minus 3. X changes. So let's choose 2 examples of what x could be. 5 and 2, just like last time. Let's do the first example with this one. So to start, you replace the x with the number 5. What's 10 divided by 5? 10 divided by 5 is 2. And then after that, you do minus 3. And what are you left with? Well, you're going to be left with a negative. And I actually can quickly explain basically a simpler way. 3 minus 2. What do you get? When you do 3 minus 2, you get 1. But then for this, after you flip it, you add a negative before it. So this would be normal 1, and this would be negative 1. Basically, you quickly figure out what 3 minus 2 is, 1, and then add a negative sign in front of it to get what 2 minus 3 is. And that works with pretty much every negative problem where you minus... Yeah, it's worked with pretty much everything I've tried so far, so that's a useful trick. And then, let's see. What about if it equals 2? 10 divided by what is x? 2. Minus what? 3. 10 divided by 2? What is that? 5. 5 minus 3? What is that? 2. That's how it works. In the next video, I'm going to try different combinations, like using both plus and minus with a variable, doing multiplication and division with the variable, doing addition and division with a variable, and doing multiplication and subtraction with a variable. That's what my next video is going to be.